G'day folks, Scott here, welcome to another video. Today I'm reviewing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Straight off the bat, if you're just looking for a quick opinion on what this movie was like, it was amazing. I really enjoyed it. So if you're not wanting to know anything, not wanting any spoilers or anything, then just rest assured that I thoroughly enjoyed the movie and you can head on down to the cinema and check it out and maybe watch this review later. Now, as always, I'm not going to spoil anything that's not in the actual trailers themselves. As always, I'm Mr. No Trailer Guy, so today was the first day I saw any footage whatsoever of this movie, and as always, that paid off big time. Now, just a bit of history on that. Like, when the first Guardians of the Galaxy came out, a couple of friends of mine will attest to the fact that I shat all over that movie when the trailers were first coming up. Something about the trailers didn't really appeal to me. I didn't know the comic characters. I had no, prior knowledge of them. And it just looked kind of stupid, and I sort of teased these two friends relentlessly because they were so hyped up for it, about it having, like, the raccoon and Treebeard and all this in there, and I just didn't get it. I specifically remember, like, going to the movies to see it with my wife and kid and sitting there and sort of stopping halfway through going, I've been smiling for like an hour now, and just was blown away by how much I enjoyed it, how endearing the characters were, how well written it was, how cool the effects were. Like, it was just a brilliant movie that completely took me by surprise. That in itself was kind of my fear going into this movie today, and the fact that I had zero expectations last time, whereas after how satisfied I was with the last movie, I went into this one, with unintentionally huge expectations. I just couldn't control expecting so much out of this movie after how much the previous one had appealed to me. Now, it delivered. It really did. Everybody got more screen time. Everybody had, a little more, their characters developed and fleshed out a bit. Everyone had funny bits. Everyone had big, cool action key moments. The story was fun. It was a really enjoyable movie. The effects were the next level up. The sets and design and everything were fantastic. I really don't need to say that much about this movie. I think by this stage in the Marvel sort of cinematic universe that they've got so many movies, right, that if you're already this far in, you're going to keep going. It was fun. That's really all I could say. I laughed a lot. But again, I came home and I watched the trailers, and there were 2 theatrical trailers and a couple of TV spots. And, I don't want to say why, but there were things in there that, you shouldn't have known. And I'm going to keep harping on and on, Look, guys, if you can just trust me and even just pick one movie that you're looking forward to that you haven't yet seen anything for, and just black out it. Do not watch a single thing before you see that movie for the first time in the cinema, and see how it affects your experience for having that story unfold in front of you without any pretense about what to expect, and without piecing together a storyboard of images that they give you in a trailer that your brain inevitably is going to put together anyway for you, and you're always expecting those bits to come up. So that was the beauty of today for me, is I knew nothing. I had not seen a single thing. I'd not heard any of the jokes, and it was great. It was really funny. I guess if I had to find one thing to be a little bit negative or a little bit, not particularly over the top about, was I didn't think the bad guy, the nemesis, whomever, I don't want to say, but the bad in this was fine, but I didn't find it as engaging as Ronan and Thanos from the first movie. But that's a very small gripe. Like, it was still cool, there was still drama, there was still action, there was still, peril to your main characters and such. I just, I didn't think it had the greatest big bad, like the previous one had. But apart from that, everyone was great. Returning characters, new characters, very well done. Everything fit into the universe. Obviously, a whole new soundtrack. The big kick being Baby Groot was fantastic. Rocket and everyone was still just as good as they had been previously. I really feel like I'm just going to be repeating myself here. So, when it's all said and done, if you're going to go see this movie, you should have done it already. If you needed convincing, worrying that it's going to hit that sequel formula where it's just going to be, rehashing things, that's inevitable. Sequels rehash what worked in the first one, and this has done the same, but it has turned it up, and it has brought a lot to the table, and it didn't seem, like a money-making grab. It seemed like someone passionately made a project based on, something that was very successful the first time. And that's the beauty of having the same people make a movie the second time around, and I assume after this there'll be a third time around. They've been talking. But the cast were great. Everyone was funny. It was fantastic. So, press stop, go to the movies, check it out, give it your support. It deserves it. This has not 1 but 5 post-credit sequences, so you need to sit right through to the end of this thing. There's some really cool cameos throughout the movie, which I won't spoil, but try and remain as spoiler-free as you can. And there you go, guys. It was really good. I thoroughly recommend it. Go see it. It deserves your money. Hope you enjoy it. I'll be back real soon. The next movie I'm going to go see, I think, will be Alien Covenant, which comes out in a couple of weeks, which, again, I'm trailer free for, and I'm very, very keen. So, Alien, I'll be back real soon to review that one. Enjoy, guys. Thanks for watching.